Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Next week's the big week.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, leave it to us to wait the last minute to finish Christmas shopping.
I know, right? I still have stuff that's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. But yeah, this is officially our last episode, our last live for the year, at least studio live. Who knows if we do anything pop up? I don't know. We're going to go see Christmas lights. Maybe we'll take them along with us when we go see Christmas lights.
Maybe.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
But anyway, yes, thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to be talking a little bit, kind of wrapping up 2024. As you can see there, we've got the question in our chat about the most ridiculous rule that came out this year. So take a look at those. We really focused on Carnival and Royal. Those seem to be the biggest ones that have the new rules popping out. So yeah, take a look at that and throw in some votes. Also, there's a new feature with YouTube that's available for US YouTubers in regards to super chats and stuff like that. So again, first and foremost, do not expect it whatsoever. But it's a cool little tool where you can set a goal and then, if the super chat happens and we give you something. So we're just playing with it, today. If there is one, then great. Yay. And we'll run our stream a little bit longer since I know Scott's still on vacation with him and Wormstrung. So they won't have the live going on tonight, at least from what I remember with Eddie's list earlier. But so before we hop in and we start talking a little bit, let's welcome some people in, babe. What do you say?
Sure, babe.
Yep. First up in our chat is Yo, Eddie Lugo Studios. Thank you for joining in here.
Hello.
Yep. Next up, we have Scott at Controversial Cruising. Thanks for coming in. And then we have
Collectomania.
Yes, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we just connected.
That must be new.
Yeah, we just connected a couple of days ago. So thank you so much for coming in, Collecto. And then again, we do have another new connection that we've made recently. So Vintage Style by Joe. So thank you so much. And then we've got Controversial Cruising. Scott already talking about what we know Eddie's mad about with the upside down pineapples. But then Eddie's like, nah, he's moved on. The bananas.
Okay.
Yep. And then we've got Rextron, Sharon, and Jackson. Thank you guys for coming in. We really appreciate it. And we got some everyone saying hi to everyone. Oh, we got Cruising Cooties. Sorry about that. Cruising Koozies that have come in. Thanks for coming in, Cruising Koozies. So awesome. So yeah, thank you guys so much for popping into the show tonight. So what we figured is, since this is our official last vlog studio style for the year, we were going to talk a little bit about 2024. One of the big things we were going to point out were some of the rule changes that have gone into effect this year. Oh my goodness. Look what we have.
Oh,
you
wow.
are the man. You are the man, Scott. And for that, you officially get our first thank you, Retro 80s, sir. Here you go. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it?
Oh my God.
You will have this on 4.0 if you come.
Whoa, thanks for the super chat, dude. You're like totally gnarly, and that was radical. Like, seriously, dude.
Oh, thanks a megaton for the super chat. That was totally clutch on your so bodacious. What? You're a true legend.
Wow, she don't know bodacious, dudes.
Bodacious. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so there's a story with that. That was supposed to be 80s on Utopia. And the way that we read it was an 80s dress up on Utopia.
Yes.
So we went all out. I usually don't do that kind of crap, just so you guys know.
He bought his outfit before I did.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make him feel like, out there on the ledge by himself. So
Yes. So we all got dressed up. We go out only to find out that it wasn't like a Carnival cruise 80s party where everyone was dressed up. Everyone was still in their subdued crap. And we come strolling in with light up glasses. And by that time, people had seen us and we just had to own it at that point.
yeah.
So thank you so much, Scott. We really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah, but we were going to talk about wrapping up 2024, and if we got enough time, we'll look at what's coming next in 2025.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about some of the updated rule changes, and we really focus mainly on Carnival and Royal for this year, since we've been on Royal so frequently over the last couple of years, and then we Carnival Platinum there for years, and we're getting ready to go back on Carnival next year. So we figured we'd kind of get up to speed on rule changes, on what's going on and what we can expect. And I know these have probably been floating out there, and people have kind of talked about them periodically throughout the year. So we just, again, figured we'd do a little recap here. So let's start with Carnival Cruise Lines. And the biggest one that I shook my head out that was just recently announced was the whole no upside pineapples. Upside down pineapples are a no-no.
Yeah.
So I just think, for me personally, I think that one takes the cake.
I don't think it's going to stop there. I think they're going to find something else to, take away.
Right?
I know. I mean, it's just stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I just think it truly is just a ridiculous. I don't even know how can I voice this. I mean,
they're going to find something else stupid to ban as well.
Well, if they ban upside down pineapples, but not right side up pineapples, people are going to put them right side up, and then someone's going to turn them upside down. So it's like a perpetuating, issue there. And I just think that's really, really ridiculous. And there'll be something new that goes. I mean, think of the villages in Florida. They don't use pineapples to express what they're into behind the bedroom door. They use loofahs. So who knows? That'll be the next thing. They're going to start hanging loofahs outside, your cabin door to show that.
Don't give people ideas.
I'm just saying. I mean, you could just make it easy and put a freaking swing on your door.
Say, hey, are you up for tonight? Come see me in room, whatever.
Right. But yeah, so that's one of the newest rules that came out. And to tag along with that, let's just talk about decorations in general. So basically for Carnival, in addition to the whole no upside down pineapple, they have clarified decorations as well can only be on the door itself. I guess in the past there were people who were getting very creative with not just doing it on the door itself, but around the framing and around the walls around. And it was, I guess, becoming an issue.
I didn't see it's an issue. I thought that was pretty cool and pretty creative.
So did I.
As long as you're not damaging any property, why not? And you're not like decorating anybody else's space.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for dropping in, even for just a few moments there, Cruising Koozies. Thank you so much. And what do we have Eddie here saying before I get on? Well, oy vey. Yes, I know that. And then we've got, are we both taking off Randy Savage? That's right. Be like, I'm the cream of the crap.
I mean, granted, it was actually 12:30 at night when we made that video. We were a couple drinks in.
Yeah, we were more than a couple drinks in.
I think we actually meet our diamond quota in a couple hours that day.
That night we did meet our diamond quota for the 4 drinks each, very quickly.
And exceeded it maybe.
Yeah, we might have. So decorations, again, nothing allowed on the exterior walls or the exterior framing. One of the other things
what about inside?
I'm getting ready to talk about that. Sorry. So inside the cabin, they also clarified for that. Now, a lot of people don't do this, but Mel and I do on longer cruises, and that is we have battery operated like Christmas twinkle lights. And on Royal, you can still do that, but on Carnival, they have actually added a rule that says you cannot have any string lights whatsoever in your cabin. So when we go on Carnival next year, we're going to have to leave those at the home, even though it's an 8-day cruise. And I would love to decorate and have our little lights blinking in there. But
I like my little Twinkie lights so I can turn them on when I need to walk in the middle of the night.
Welcome in, Ross. Yes. Mel found my Goofy hat. Although the batteries, I changed them out. They're not blinking anymore. So, but I figured since this is the week before Christmas, and
I think that hat's about 15 years old. So
it is super, super old. And
back when Disney was cool.
Yes, before all the craziness happened with them and the outrageous prices.
Hello, Orange Cone Vlog. Thank you for a shout out. Ryan gets all the love sometimes.
That's because I'm the one who's mostly interacting.
I'm sorry.
Woo!
I work 50 to 60 hours a week sometimes.
I know. I luck out being work at home now. So, all right. So where are we going now? So so no decorations on the door. No string lights allowed inside. I didn't see anything, though, about other decorations inside being an issue. So as far as we know, that is still something you can do with your magnets. Just obviously don't hang on anything on the fire sprinkler systems and stuff like that. So some other things that came out earlier this year is on Carnival, the whole no Bluetooth speaker allowed either.
Man,
so
that's another stupid rule because you can play music on your phone.
Right? Exactly.
And some of the phones, the speakers are loud.
They've made them louder since people do use it a lot now just to listen to their music and stuff.
We bring a portable speaker too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we definitely bring a waterproof chargeable Bluetooth speaker ourselves, and normally we would have it just out of we are the ones that respect it, so it's at a low enough volume that really even halfway across the room you can't hear it in certain areas, and just to have that low level music playing while we're getting ready or unwinding or something like that.
I like my music when I'm unpacking.
Yeah, so that'll be new to us because who knows, I'll
be playing my phone, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so, but that's ridiculous.
Are we still in Carnival?
Yeah, we haven't made it to Royal yet.
Okay,
we haven't made it to Royal yet.
One thing that I saw recently that the drink package has gone up for Carnival, 17%. That's a huge jump.
Yeah, and they're not like Royal who does it like on sale and stuff like that.
No.
I mean, Carnival this is the price; it doesn't change.
So as of now, it's $82.54 a day for a 6-day or longer.
That's a lot of drinks you have to drink to make it work out.
You probably need to drink maybe 7.
Yeah, but still, that's
so
even for me. That's a little much.
I don't know. You get 2 booze coffees in the morning, and you got 5 for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you do if you include some of the specialty coffees, but still, I mean, we push it at $60 a day for Royal.
I don't know.
80 something. That's just
that's a lot.
That's a lot. Maybe on like a New Year's cruise or something like that, where you're not going to be doing anything but drinking.
Well, the only time we buy the drink packages if we go like the Coco Cay or something, because it follows you onto the island.
Yeah. And sitting out in the Oasis pool all drinking Coco Locos all day. Yeah. I got a story about that. We had the unlimited drink package on my daughter and my son-in-law to be. At the time, they were just boyfriend, girlfriend, but have now become engaged. But we took them on a cruise before they moved out and moved to Kentucky, and we got the drink package. And I think each of us on the unlimited drinks, including Mason, because he was technically 21, and Desi wasn't. She was just 20. But we had at least 35 drinks apiece that day we were in Coco Cay.
They're small cups and they're watered down, so don't think bad of us.
And it also includes us also ordering additional shots of Black Kraken rum on the side because they don't really put a lot in there. So, but still, 35 drinks for like 6 people. We had them running back and forth.
Well, yeah. But anyway.
So, all right, we digress. All right, so the last thing with Carnival.
That's all I have for Carnival.
Is that all you have? Okay, so the last thing I have for Carnival, and we can thank Scott, and you were with what? No Pants Profit when you guys did your Hawaii cruise, and that is Carnival updating their restricted items to include no Starlink dishes, and then they expanded it: no satellite dishes, no routers, and then they put a catch-all or other internet items. So they have covered all of their bases.
Well, it was technically not banned when that guy brought it, so I don't know how they could have confiscated it when it was not in official rules.
I know, technically it wasn't, but
you could probably see the other cruise lines following suit.
Right. And yeah, Ross, I get it. And Mel and I, and I'm not saying that we're getting old, but when we were younger,
I'm not old.
We tend, especially when we are together as a group with CJ and Christine.
It depends on who we are cruising with.
Yeah, sometimes we'll drink heavy, but other times it's just casual. So right now, Mel and I are fine with just a refreshment package to get unlimited coffee and specialty drinks, and our 4 diamond drinks a day are more than enough to satisfy us whenever we're on.
Yeah, that was one of the unique cruises. We only bought it on the. We usually only buy them when they're on sale, and we did it for New Year's, and when we bought their cruise because they were leaving, it was kind of celebration and kind of a sad time because they were leaving us.
Yeah. Yep. Free Richard. That's right. No dishes or discs. But yeah, they were technically not banned. So technically he wasn't breaking any rules to begin with. I digress. But yeah, the other drink package was New Year's when we take the 9-day.
Yeah.
We did so we could get champagne and bring in the New Year's and all that. But okay, we digress. So so that ends up the Carnival one. So yeah, the Carnival had a couple of ones that I think were really silly. Other ones that, I get it. It cuts into their profit margin, but it is what it is.
All right. Moving on to Royal Caribbean.
Yes. Royal Caribbean. The one that drove me up the wall was the whole it's not technically surge protectors, but multi-plugs or any type of plug extender that has now been banned. And the way it was initially put out, they also included in it the USB expansion. And that's really what threw everybody up in arms, was the fact that it seemed like Royal was blaming the guests with extension cords as the reason for some of their fires they had this year and electrical problems with the Icon. Not that it was maybe just not passing proper inspections or couldn't handle the flow of the amount of people and the amount of electronics in the new ship. They were blaming it on guests bringing multi-plugs and draining the system when, in all honesty, people have been bringing it for years. But every other cruise line likes it.
The newer ships, though, should have the USB and the USB-C next to the bedside. I've seen it more and more on the newer ships.
Yes.
The older ships are different, obviously.
Yeah, older ships, I would agree that really the multi-plug would really be needed on those.
We've even started bringing the European conversion one. So we utilize that plug.
Absolutely. So we start using that now. But I can say, when we went on the Utopia, there actually were enough USB or standard American plugins that we didn't need a multi-plug thing, even though I tried to get it through and I succeeded. I'm sure it's, small fraction since it was a small one and I had it tucked down, but I just wanted to see if I could still get it in and if it could be confiscated. So I made it through that time and didn't get called down to the naughty room, but ended up not needing it anyway, because the newer ships do seem to have enough ports for what you need. So the other thing that Royal brought in, which happened earlier, there were some other vloggers that just got blasted on YouTube for this. But they don't allow baby monitors anymore because the group was using the internet, leaving their kids in their room, and brought the baby monitor with them when they went out to the main dining room for dinner. And so
that's actually smart.
Yeah, I thought it was smart too, especially if the kids are, if one was old enough, but I think one was a toddler and one was only like
then that's
3 or
stupid.
4. So that's kind of not the best option there. But when that whole fiasco blew up, Royal added no baby monitors allowed on their system.
I actually did not know about that one.
Yep, that one I remember seeing. And then Royal took the whole Starlink satellite dish is basically the exact same verbiage. They just took that from Carnival, and Carnival updated that and threw it into theirs as well this year. And then last but not least, with Royal Caribbean, the most recent just ridiculous rule is, and the way it was first listed, it applied to everything, but then they have brought it down and it said it only applies to the deluxe beverage package, which is your booze and your refreshments. But that is all beverages, even water and soda, if you purchase it using your deluxe beverage package, must be opened by the bartenders before you step away from the bar, which I think is ridiculous. Why are you doing that for the deluxe package, but the refreshment package and the soda package, you're not doing that for? I mean, usually what we would do would be grab a bottle or two of water to take back to our room.
Right.
So why is it okay on the refreshment package and on the soda package to take unopened items from the bar, but if you have it through your deluxe beverage package, they have to open it? I mean, I get it for alcoholic beverages, 100%. I get it. If you're getting a bottle or a canned beer or something like that, the hard ciders, all that stuff, then yeah, I can see the need to open that up before you leave. That way you can't hoard beers, get cut off at the bar, and then go back to your room and have another 12-pack there because you've been gathering it all day. So
I think it's something to do with the caps too, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's just ridiculous. I think that for me, the whole pineapple thing on Carnival takes the cream of the crop for Carnival. The whole open the water and Cokes if it's through a deluxe package, but not through the other ones, I think is the cream of the crop there on Royal Caribbeans as far as ridiculous updates this year. But before we move on, let's head back into the chat and get caught up here. So Ross said they sailed Royal once, lost her internet or interest, lost the internet in them. Interest with them with the main dining room menu changes. Yep. Price hiking. Yep. Bad relations with us when they started booking cruise. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I could definitely see how that.
Yeah, and that's a key thing that happened in 2024. A lot of things went up in price. Not just your everyday eggs, milk, and whatever. Fuel went up. So cruises went up, and so everything went up. Obviously, everybody knows that this year.
Yeah. And I would have to say with the main dining room, as silly as this sounds, and I'm not going to come off, high and mighty and, ooh, we're better than that, but we've been sailing Carnival or Royal since December of 2021. And we have been on 10 cruises and are already diamond with Royal, and we've eaten in the main dining room 3 times.
It's not just because we were bougie. Well,
yeah, we were kind of bougie.
We were bougie in the beginning because we got great deals on the food packages. Mm-hmm. So we decided to take advantage of it, and we kind of got spoiled with it a little bit. And then we only buy it when it goes on sale.
Yeah,
but we actually. I think the first time we ate at the dining room was New Year's Eve on our New Year's Eve cruise, I think.
No, it was CJ's birthday cruise in April because we went to go eat dinner with CJ's parents in the main dining room.
That's right.
We still had the food package on that one, but we went with them to eat with them one night there.
It was okay.
And it was okay. It was okay. But then, the second and third time we're still on the New Year's cruise where we did have... we went there for lobster tails, and then we went there for the New Year's Eve one. So,
and we used to eat in the dining room all the time.
Yeah, all the time on Carnival, and like I said, it was just the luck of the draw with them trying to get people back in after COVID, that everything went on sale. So we were getting a bunch of good deals. So next up we have, that's definitely a lot of limitations. I know. Right?
And we shop the sales because we know the sales because we're travel agents.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at it. We got someone new in as well. Living Large with La Crew. Thank you for coming in.
That's a cool name. Living Large with La Crew.
Yeah, you got to watch some of her stuff. I've been watching some of it. It's entertaining. I love it.
Okay, cool. I'll have to make that note.
Hop in there and take a look. Oh my goodness. Look at who's a first-time talker on here.
Oh! Hello, little brother.
Yes, everyone meet Mel's little brother.
He's actually 6
something. Yeah, little brother who's taller.
Hello, Jason.
But yeah, and Jason's been he did Royal as well for the honeymoon and one other time, and they've only eaten in there, and as you can see, it was good in there. So
yeah, I mean, so I have no problem eating in the dining room if the if the food package is not on sale, then we're gonna eat in the dining room. I mean, I'm not picky. We're not picky.
No, either the dining room or if nothing looks appetizing on those menu, then we'll do the Windjammer or someplace like that. There's always somewhere to get food, even if it's on Royal Sorrento's Pizza or on Carnival the Pirate Pizza or whatever. So
yeah, so we're not picky, but we do like our occasional specialty restaurants because we got our favorites and our favorite dishes and stuff.
Yeah. And then Ross, understand the costs go up, but to raise a set price that they promised to move the prices from the Wonder to the Icon and double the prices. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be frustrated with that.
Yeah.
So, welcome in. New Horizons Above and Beyond.
Wow.
Welcome in.
We're getting lots of little people coming in at the last second here.
I know. I love it. Well, you know what? We are going to extend the live because we said we'd extend the live if we had a super chat, and Scott was the man who took it for the team. So you guys have to put up with us longer than 30 minutes tonight.
All right. Well, what else have we got going on?
So
are we caught up?
Let me take a look. We got everyone saying hi to everyone. Oh, Jason did put in there that you can order 2 entrees if you want. It's good that you bring that in there. For most of the entrees, you can do that, but I know there are some, both Royal and Carnival, that are starting to charge, especially for lobster tails.
Well, lobster, and usually it's the steaks. Usually it's the steaks and lobster.
So
the higher end stuff.
Yeah, and we're actually looking forward to the 4.0. Booze Cruise, Ross, because I have heard that NCL, I mean, we've heard Jeremy and Cheryl talk about it, Eddie talk about it. So it'll be the first time that we do NCL unless something comes up prior to that. But yeah, the Booze Cruise 4.0.
Well, we looked at the ship and it's got a lot of cool stuff that I didn't even know NCL did, like the virtual games and stuff and there's go-karts.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, because it finally clicked, and I can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday, but it finally clicked when Eddie, it had to be yesterday because there was no go live together today. They were talking about racing, and I'm thinking it's the rollator races between him and Cheryl, and then I noticed that there were go-karts on the Viva. So I'm like, wait a second, that's the race we're talking about. And supposedly Eddie even has driving gloves that he brings for the go-karts. So
ask Jason about racing go-karts with me.
It's more bumper go-karts.
No, I take the curve really tight so I know how to get up in the lead. Yeah, I drive my go-kart like I drive in real life.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. So
awesome. 20. Let's see. We have MSC we're going to talk about.
Oh yeah, one thing on MSC, just because we've been looking and eyeballing into getting on an MSC cruise next year, and it doesn't officially start until April 1st of 2025. But for their drink packages, when you start purchasing it as of today, they used to have unlimited drinks like Royal Caribbean, and they have now adopted the. What are you doing?
Wait, just moving it just a little bit
What are
over.
you,
It's driving me crazy.
What are you doing?
Okay, is that better, Jason?
Okay. But anyway, as of again today, purchasing the unlimited dining or beverage package to go into effect April 1st, they are adopting Carnival's 15 drink maximum. So they have put that in place with one exception. And that is if you are in the yacht club and have the unlimited drink package, it is still truly unlimited. But if you're not in the yacht club and you just are in the regular, back steward of the MSC ships and not in yacht club, then you do have a maximum 15 drinks a day. So.
Oh, see, I didn't know that either.
So, I mean, for us, even if we were drinking heavily, we usually don't do more than 15 unless we're at Coco K, and then they're tiny and not a lot of booze.
That was a once in a blue moon.
Ooh, thank you, Eddie. Thank you. So there is an update on Cheryl. She is home and doing okay, but it's going to need some follow-up. So prayers going out for sure. Because we know there was a last-minute thing this morning which canceled the morning show. So. And then we got be a cruise soon enough. That's right. When is your cruise?
We don't know yet. We're working on that. The next one's July for us.
Yeah.
Unless we can get something else before then.
Yeah, who knows? Unless something pops up. But so anyway, so that at least wraps the rules that we wanted to kind of go over that have gone into effect this year. Some crazy and some understandable, but looking back on this year just in general, I can't thank you guys enough. We were doing our Friday releases, and then we met Scott from the muster drill last October.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes this year.
Yeah,
for us.
And so October of last year we met Scott, and then that's how we got introduced to Gerald, Jeremy, Scott. I mean, really all of you. Eddie just through the morning show, and you guys have really helped us out. We've enjoyed watching the shows and coming on when we can. And then over this past year, I mean, we have exploded as far as followers. We started the year a little over 200, and I think we're like at 798.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt we're going to hit 800 before the end of the year, and hoping to get 1,000 before we get on the cruise ship next July. So it's been wonderful, and we've expanded to do a weekly show for us, here and there. And we definitely have done some investing for Christmas presents that you'll have to start coming back next year.
We're gonna have
to see some of the new things.
New look here.
Yes. That'll be changed, and then we got some new toys that are going to be making an appearance as well. So,
but excellent. Even some other changes is you became a travel agent this year.
Yes,
and I became a video editor this year.
Yeah, we kind of switched positions. So yeah, we're both with Expedia Cruises. There's an office like 5 minutes from our house that we pop into occasionally to work in the office, as well as doing it here. So. If you are not already signed up with the travel agent, then reach out to us.
Yeah, Tinkerbell, thank you so much for pointing us in the right direction on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mike, thanks for coming in. So we got Mike from Cruise Nuts who made it in.
Cruise Nuts.
And it looks like La Crue is actually end of January. So yeah, your cruise is coming up super fast. Awesome.
I like cruising in January. It's usually like the quiet season. Yeah,
right. Thank you so much, Joe. Yeah, it's funny because as we've gone on this YouTube journey, someone started it, us on the path, and then I've turned into a beast with it.
Yes.
Is we've learned that you either get a lot of subs and have problems with your watch hours, or get a lot of watch hours and have problems with your getting the subs. And we're the latter. I mean, we're sitting at an average of 6,300 watch hours. And I mean, that's amazing. So people are definitely liking and watching our videos. But we're not up there with subs yet. Again, we're only at around 798. So hopefully
I just realized you copied me on our shirt. I put my shirt on first, and somebody copied me.
Really, Alzheimer's? You said you copied me when we sat down, and I was like, "Yeah, I copied you." And I was like, "I'm going to get my Goofy hat."
I forgot.
Wow.
I just was sitting back and was like, "Wow, we're wearing the same shirts. We're that couple now."
I know, right? Right.
But what's our goals in 2025? Yeah. Are we gonna talk about that?
Sure. I haven't even made them yet. I mean, I know that we want to hit 1,000 subs.
I think we will do 1,000 subs. How about we make a aggressive goal of 1,500 by the end of next year?
1,500.
Or that's a safe goal, maybe.
It's probably, I don't know. It's a stretch. It depends. I mean, we need another 200 to get to 1,000.
700.
So that'd be 700. Yeah, we'd almost double. I mean, we could do that. You guys help us out then.
Right.
1,500 by December 31st, 2025.
And we started doing our weekly lives, so that was a change.
Yeah. And next year we are branching back out. Again, we've been kind of exclusively Royal lately, but we are definitely branching back to Carnival next year for sure. And a high probability of MSC during Thanksgiving of next year. Since both of us are travel agents now, we're both going to be able... Oh, I forgot about all of our fun stuff.
Yeah.
Woo! We're both travel agents. That means we can both go on site inspections, a.k.a. ship tours as a travel agent.
Oh, yeah. We have one in...
So we've got one coming up in February. I think it was February and April, but we're doing February, which is an MSC cruise.
Yes.
The seaside or seashore?
It's a sea something. I don't remember. There's like 3 sea somethings.
Yeah. Because there technically were 2 we could go to. The seaside was in Canaveral, I think, and the seashore down in Miami, or vice versa. But whichever the one is in Canaveral is the one we're going to.
I didn't want to drive to Miami again on a Sunday.
Yeah, not on a Sunday, because both of these are on Sundays, and that would be having to get back to the real reality work the next morning.
Yeah, so we're gonna try that, and we're gonna try to sneak in a couple more ship tours. Because with Expedia, we do have the opportunity to go to the other cruise lines too.
Yeah. So we're keeping an eye on it. Some of them don't meet our schedule because they're weekdays. But the ones that we can grab on the weekends, we're definitely going to start bringing you guys some more variety of ship tours and room tours. Speaking of which, we definitely have a lot of video coming up. So I guess that we can kind of allude to what 2025, early 2025 will be. And that will be the Utopia, our 4-day on the Utopia. That vlog series is going to be coming out. Mel is actually working on, or will be working on, a lot of room tours from the Celebration, the Vista, the Horizon, and Mardi Gras. We have room tours of Harbor Family Suites, Havana rooms, things like that. So those will be shorties that'll just be popping up here and there. We've got, what else we got coming up in 2025?
We'll put the video out for the Carnival's new private island.
We'll have an 8-day on the Vista, so there'll be do a more in-depth Vista tour, or maybe not, since we have the highlight tour already.
I think that we covered that ship. There's not much more, in my opinion. I pretty much covered that ship.
Good. That means I can just hang out in the spa, because we got a spa cabin, and we'll just go hang out in the aromatherapy thing. But we will bring you an in-depth tour of Celebration Key, because as long as it opens on time, we're going to be the first ones there on that day.
Yeah. We know how construction can be, though. At least I do.
Yeah, it can always get delayed last minute, but here's hoping. And you know what? I told Mel, worst case scenario, if they end up not taking us to Celebration Key, which I hope is not the case, but we are going to Aruba, Bonaire, and maybe they'll just throw Curacao on there, and we'll have an ABC, 8-day cruise. Yeah, I can live with that too.
Yeah, I'm excited about Bonaire. I haven't been there before, and
neither have I.
I have some ideas for excursion. If you guys have any recommendations, please send them to me.
Yeah. And then we're trying to work out a New Year's camping trip, because we've been so busy lately. We just haven't been able to go camping. I think we are going to go up in the Panhandle and hang out up there with Captain Billy.
Yep, I got to find an RV that I'm satisfied, or RV.
An RV park that
I'm
you're
satisfied.
satisfied with. So,
early. And next year, we're going to go to the RV show in Tampa, the big one.
Forgot about that. So, yes, January, keep your eyes out because we might do a live real time as we're at the show. And then we might also have a few,
I think
recorded
we're going
ones.
to do some, we're going to try to see if we could find some popular RV floor plans and just basically tour them.
Yep. Look at some fifth wheels, look at some travel trailers, maybe a Class A here or there. So that's going to be coming up in January as well. So we definitely got some things on the horizon.
In March, we are going to be going to Helen.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are. We are. Yes.
See,
I know. It's popping up. Yeah. So we are going to go to the vlogger meetup in Helen, Georgia. We'll have our RV up there. We've already got some spots at a nearby RV park that we can pop over there and hang out with everybody and see everybody in Helen. So, yeah, you definitely got some chances to see us if you want to. We'll be in Helen, and we're going to be on Boost Cruise 4.0.
Yep.
So looking forward to it.
All right. So anything else? You want to cover anything else?
What else do we have?
I don't know. I ran out of money. I haven't played anything else.
I know. Kind of ran out of money this year. Economy.
Well, I got a wedding to pay for too.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We have for those who haven't heard yet or seen me in any of the chats. Yes, our daughter did get engaged.
Wait, go back. She's our only child.
Yes, okay.
Who is spoiled on both sides of the family because she's the only grandchild.
Yeah.
So what do you think her wedding's going to cost? Let's do the dollar signs.
Put in the chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Put in your numbers.
$3 signs.
Well, $3 signs. Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah.
So throw out some guesses for the basic cost of the wedding.
Yeah.
And she was trying to be conservative. She was.
Ish.
But ish. Ooh.
We do higher.
Yeah.
Lower.
But that's pretty dang close, though.
No, it's lower than that, though.
A lot, yes.
But we won't tell you how much.
Woo, much lower. Much lower.
Yeah, much lower.
Yeah.
There's no way I would tell her to go elope at that point.
Yeah. Had she gotten everything she wants, it'd probably be closer to Eddie's. But it's a little bit lower than Mike's guess. So, but yeah, it's definitely a pretty penny. Which is probably why we're probably only doing Boost Cruise 4.0 as far as the cruise goes.
Yeah.
In 26. And the original plan to go on something exotic for my 50th birthday is getting put off because my daughter's getting married.
Maybe we'll celebrate your 50th on your 50th first.
Yeah, maybe 51st.
No. We were looking at Hawaii, possibly.
Yeah, possibly Hawaii. So, Scott, I might be talking to you.
Or we could do
or a European one. I know CJ and Christine are still slated to go on the Northern Lights on Princess next summer, or not next summer, but next fall.
Yes. So we'll figure it out. We're still probably going to book an MSC for Thanksgiving, so we'll see.
Yeah, that one's still probably going to happen, but that's next year.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we will wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we're about done. We're about 15 minutes longer. So thank you guys again for stopping by and sharing our final thoughts of 2024.
Yes, take a good look. This is going to change. We got some exciting new looks coming.
Yep. Ooh, that's awesome.
Ooh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii.
Yeah. Neither have I. That's on my bucket list. The one thing I do know, though, before we close things out.
Oh, you do have to do the poll, too.
Yeah, I got to close out the poll, too. I forgot about that. But the one thing I do know that I will more than likely not do, and that is we usually gather sand from all of the places that we visit. And I have a problem gathering sand from Hawaii because there's a superstition that taking any of the lava sand from Hawaii is a very bad juju, to the point where the post office gets sand mailed back to them for the good luck gods. So I do not think I will be getting any sand from my collection when we
should
finally
show
go
them our
there.
sand wall at one time.
One of these times we will.
Okay.
Oh, Tracy, the other cruise nuts in. Well, thanks for coming in here.
Oh, cool.
All right, so people, put your last couple of thoughts here in the poll. I'm going to close it out, and let's see what we got here. All right, so when we look at rolling this out, we have the whole no multi-plugs or power strips with Royal coming in with number 1, 35%. We have got no upside down pineapples coming in a close second. And then the no Bluetooth speakers. And then finally the deluxe beverage package having to open up all the drinks when you leave. So the no power strips takes the cake.
I think the pineapple's is stupid.
Yep. Thank you for confirming that. I do remember seeing some of the videos, and back when we were collecting a whole bunch, and the last time we were planning to go to Hawaii, that ended up getting nixed.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think that does it. You got any final thoughts for the year, babe?
No, just Merry Christmas, and everybody enjoy their Happy New Year, and hopefully we'll start 2025 kicking butt.
Yep. So make sure you come back to see us. Like Mel said, we're going to have some new setups moving forward in 2025 and a few updates that'll pop in along the way. So thank you guys again so much. Have a wonderful night and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.